I know you guys are like, oh my God, where the hell have Kevin and Mikkel been? Is it true? Am I dreaming? Is this a real notification? Yes, it is a real notification. The Scorpion Show is back on after an unexpected vacation. I hope you guys are having a good day. I am having a good day so far. I mean, the day is almost over. It's almost 7 o'clock at night. But I really hope you guys had a good weekend. My weekend was pretty good. I went to go visit my aunt. Had some great conversation. I was over there for a good couple of hours.
This is your mom's
my dad's sister. Yeah, my dad's sister. You know, we had some great conversations. And
anything that left you like, wow, I didn't know that?
Just some stuff that learning about Georgetown, South Carolina.
Where this side of the family's from?
Yeah. She told me that she was watching some kind of slave documentary, and she said that rice was discovered it was made in Georgetown, South Carolina, or it was discovered in Georgetown, South Carolina. And that's just something that I never knew. I was like, well, what the hell was you watching?
Well, to clarify, you can always look it up.
Yeah, I didn't even Google it. But I did tell her, I was like, I know something about Georgetown, South Carolina that you probably don't know. And that's when I told her that Michelle Obama's grandparents
are from there,
are from Georgetown, South Carolina. So I was like, so it might be possible y'all might be cousins, or we might be some distant cousins or something like that.
Too bad you didn't get invited to the White House.
Yeah, never got invited to the White House. Never got invited to anything.
Presidential.
Yeah, Robinson related. But shout out to the Robinsons in Georgetown, South Carolina. They are the people of Michelle Obama. So yeah, I mean, it's just fun when you learn all kinds of facts. And I know we gotta get to the stuff that happened before, but I just want to say that, like, I am so close to finding my mom's people on Ancestry. So I did 23andMe. I think I might do a video on 23andMe, but I'll get to that at another time. So I connected with this lady on 23andMe. She matched the people that I matched on Ancestry, but she's not on 23andMe. But she was like a higher match than the rest of those people. So she gave me the last name. She was like the Mitchell family from Edgefield, South Carolina. Now, if y'all remember, like almost 2 years ago, I was talking about doing a search on this Simmons family from Edgefield, South Carolina, because I thought that was my family, but that actually wasn't my side of the family. It was my mom's side of the family, and the name that Mitchell last name, these people were like on the same block. So I was like wondering why I kept getting all these matches for the same last name, but they weren't on my father's side.
Now,
so,
let me correct. The same block as far as street block?
Like same street block, like same street block, or like if they're on one page and I click over to the next page, they right there. So what I like when I do my searches, I'll look at the census reports and I'll look at the last names and then see who might have these last names in their tree. If they got the last name in that tree in that same city and stuff, I say, okay, so maybe one of the brothers and sisters, maybe one of the brothers got with the sister of the other family and they had children, and that's how.
Well, you know, that's
basically what was going on.
That's like how it's for a lot of people.
And then like you'll see like the mother and father like up the page, they like born in 1820, and then all of their children, and then they got different last names. So that's how I've been like finding people. But I found these people, and it's the Mitchell family from Edgefield, South Carolina. And the person in particular, his name was Samuel Mitchell, and I was just surprised. I put on my Instagram like, wait a minute, did he own these slaves? Like, I felt better when people was like, I mean, like sometimes people was buying back their family, and I didn't even think about that at all. I was like, why did he own all of these slaves? Because it was like maybe 20. I gotta turn this air on. Like 20 or so family members on the page. So like basically that has been my weekend. Ancestry, while watching Orange is the New Black, and I got into the new show Pose, which I want to talk about because I really loved it and I want to have a discussion about it. But pretty much that was my weekend. And how was yours? I know you had a whole bunch of stuff going on.
I did. I don't want to talk about it.
All right.
Because I'm just happy.
You happy to have your car back?
Yes.
All right.
So I don't want to talk about it. But it's so funny because when I bought the part and I gave it to the mechanic, I instantly thought of your mom.
Really?
You got to make one appointment.
Yes.
Then you got to make another appointment. And then you got to wait till the part gets there. And then that takes even longer. Right. And it was true. And I'm sitting in the car like, bitch, this is Mother Scorpion. You know? I could have did that by going the hell out there. But I couldn't have did better by going the hell out there. That's the only thing. I had to wait for the part to come.
Yeah.
But thank God it didn't take multiple days. They thought God it only took a few hours. But I wanted it to be there now.
Yes. Well, I'm glad you got your car fixed. Because I know how it is to have something and don't even have.
First of all, anybody who drives, you know that the minute your car goes out and you have to rely on public transportation or Uber, it's like, bitch, how do y'all, those of you that don't drive, do it? Because I'm like, bitch, like, this is not, no, I can't wait to get that car back.
Yes. So what's been going on? I told you guys, well, I didn't tell you guys in the video, but if you did watch some of the live streams, you know that on Mondays, Mikkel will do his what you call it, Mikkel Mondays, movie Mondays?
Mikkel Movies is the hashtag.
Mikkel Movies. Mikkel's Movies.
Let me just.
Yeah. I don't want to tear his name. I said he'll do that shit. So on Mondays, Mikkel will be doing his reviews on anything that he thinks that you guys should watch.
And my hashtag, sorry to cut you off, is on Instagram is hashtag Mikkel, MAKAEL movies, MOVIES. And already I have 4 movies recommended. They're all Netflix, so if you have Netflix. But I'll be also recommending other movies that, you know, not Netflix related. So if you have cable or Hulu, it'll be a good thing. But yeah, and I've been recommending things and people have been hitting me up and like, bitch, this is good. Yeah. So it makes me feel good, you know. But go ahead.
So Mikkel will have his Mondays. They're gonna start next Monday due to, you know, all that stuff that was going on. We couldn't do it today. And then on Tuesdays will be our videos with me and Mikkel, and they will be up by noon. If you are a sponsor, you'll get the video way before everybody else. So basically it'll be uploaded that night of, and you can be able to watch it before the general public. And then on Wednesdays, they get you a chance to catch up on Tuesday. Then Thursdays will be the videos where I discuss music, answering your questions, giving reviews, talking about people's music videos, doing throwbacks or albums you should have listened to. It's just like a very open thing when it comes to the music thing on Thursdays. And then on Fridays, you'll get Mikkel and I videos again. They will be up by 12 noon. And if you're a sponsor, you'll get the videos way before noon. So, you know, this is us putting more videos out there. Don't open my door if I didn't say come in. You just can't.
I was getting ready to say come in. He can come in.
Oh, I'm sorry. I just wanted to see what was going on.
Yeah, it's the same old. Nothing changed. How you doing?
How you doing?
I'm great. How are you?
Pretty good. Oh, shooting a show. Is it live?
No, it's not live. We're recording.
It's not live. We're recording now.
Oh, okay.
You want to say hi?
Yeah, say hi. Say hi to the camera. How you doing?
But yeah, so
It's the longest you ever been here. What's going on?
I'm just hanging out.
Okay. He just got back from Disney World. Let me get on.
Oh, that's why
you got back today or yesterday?
I really look tan, right? Like
I don't think you look tan.
Yeah, I can see it.
You got back. You told me today.
I never knew you had a tattoo right there.
I don't like touch
because it's
disgusting. Yeah, it is. It's bad.
So that's where you got the scorpion from?
I've lived with it all my life.
Let me see it.
I got the tattoo.
Show the camera.
Oh, you trying it? No.
Amongst other things.
Don't try me with that. Yes, I don't like it, but I do when I'm out in the public.
Oh, you said Drew can have one?
I didn't say Drew can have one.
Oh, I'm sorry.
You're trying to start.
I'm about to go. See you guys later.
Oh, you leaving?
Yeah.
Well, it was good seeing you.
Alright, enjoy the show.
We will. Stay out of trouble.
You said we will be doing what? Tuesdays?
Oh yeah, we still gonna be like Mondays when we record our videos.
Right.
They'll be up the next day. Then,
well, I know you don't think I'm coming here on Sunday.
You don't have to come here on a Sunday. I didn't say anything about Sunday because Mondays will already be taped on Thursday.
Oh.
I already told you this before, but you don't listen to me. I already told him how we're going to do this.
You talking about somebody who don't listen?
Yes, you didn't listen that day. So, I got it all under control. I have it all under control. So we're going to be having more videos on the show. So I do want to give a shout out to the latest sponsor. It's Maluba. Shout out to you.
So if you don't follow me on Instagram, or if I blocked you, then you'll be able to see what movies I'm recommending.
Right here on the YouTube scene.
Right. And this way, you may not like me, but you'll like what I'm recommending.
Yeah.
But it's alright, because you might like me again. But if you don't, it's alright.
I know one thing. Me watching Orange is the New Black Season 5 again, just the whole, and I had absolutely nothing to do because it just rained all Saturday.
Yeah.
I realized, when I told you I loved Season 5, like I really loved Season 5. It was so good. And that shit still tie into what's going on today. And it's around that time where we should be getting a new Orange is the New Black. We should have been had a trailer, and this week should have been the premiere. But it's not out. But I'm not mad, you know. But if you didn't catch up on Orange is the New Black, skip Season 4. Go straight to Season 5 and watch.
Oh, wow.
Yeah,
Some
I mean,
people may like
Season 4 was horrible. I only got past 4. I only got to 4 episodes, and then I just stopped watching. And Season 5 was everything. When they was going back and forth, child, it was a mess. So a lot of stuff been going on, and I was telling y'all on Saturday that, like, I realized how much I hate discussing race, because we are, and a lot of people that you see on TV are grown as hell, and there should be no reason why you treat, or why any of us treat anybody different because of the color of their skin, and you shouldn't be calling anybody out of their name. And what was also making me upset is that these Roseanne defenders were on TV and on social media trying to compare a feckless cunt versus a Muslim Brotherhood mixed with the Planet of the Apes.
Yeah. Right.
There is no comparison
at all
to racism versus being called a cunt at all.
Not saying that either one is.
Yeah.
You shouldn't be saying calling nobody a cunt.
Yeah, and I haven't heard that word in such a long time.
I say it all the time, but you can't say it out loud.
I don't know.
I say it in church. I say it at home.
Oh, he's a cunt. You know.
Yeah, because there's no
This is better
comparison.
than the other one.
Which one is?
The raspberry is better than cherry.
I like them cold. I don't like them warm because they get mushy.
What kind of like them?
But I haven't been here in a while, so I don't have nothing to come back with that.
Yeah.
So, but trust me, in the coming days I will. I'll be back with my shit. But I think that both of them you shouldn't say. But I agree with you. You can't compare someone being called a racial slur to someone calling someone a cunt, because both of them you can lose your job.
Yeah.
If I call somebody a cunt at my job, that's the end of me. I won't be working there no more.
No, but Samantha Bee won't be losing her job.
No, she won't be. No. But do you think?
Do I think she should lose her job?
No, I'm saying, do you think it's a double standard?
No, it's not a double standard, because what she did was, first of all, it came from a comedian point of view.
It did, but let me ask you this. If somebody had called Michelle Obama a cunt,
it would be, I don't think they should lose their job. No, I promise. I honestly don't think. Now, because everybody gets it. Obama gets it. Michelle Obama gets it. Everybody comes for everybody when you're a public figure.
But I ain't heard nobody call her a cunt.
No, and she's not a cunt. Why would she be? She's full of class and grace.
No, but I'm saying.
Yeah.
But I mean, I can't. But I can't. We can't say that Ivanka Trump is not full of class and grace. She's not. She hasn't done anything to.
I think that she's tone deaf to a lot of stuff.
She is, but that doesn't mean she's not classy. Yeah. See, a lot of people down talk her because of her
but
father.
I would never call her that.
Yeah. But
and I think she should stand up to her father. Like, you know what the streets are saying.
Right.
You say that your father doesn't care or whatever. So why do you still work for him? Why would you want to work for him?
Because that's her father.
No, but still, working for him versus, you know, being out there and doing things for the people. If you see your father's doing wrong, there's nothing wrong with walking away. First of all, you being a family member, you shouldn't even be in the White House anyway. If you want to work for your family, work on behalf. Don't work inside of the White House. You know, support him on other stuff, but you got to be willing to stand up.
Working for him or working in the White House?
Like not working for him, but like in support of him.
No, I'm saying what you said she shouldn't be doing. What should she not be working for him?
She shouldn't be in the White House working with a job. And she's in the West Wing or the East Wing.
But can she work for him? That's what I'm asking.
I don't think so, no. I don't think family members should be working. And then I was seeing that, what's his name, Kennedy had the same thing going on, but nobody really complained. But nobody, if you, first of all, that's favoritism, and the legal term is nepotism for America.
Yeah, I just said.
So yeah, you shouldn't be. It's just not fair. I don't think.
His brother was Attorney General.
Yeah.
Attorney General. I said attorney. Attorney General of the United States, and people did.
Nobody bat
People did no, but they did, but they didn't bat it to where anything was done about it. You know what I mean? There were some people who complained about it. There were, but you know, that was that.
Yeah.
It happened, and that was that. But I think that one of the reasons why she may not be stepping up to her father, because one is her father, and two, she probably agrees with a lot of things that he's doing. So therefore, I can't expect somebody who agrees with somebody to then turn around and tell them, no, you're wrong. If that's how she,
that's just,
you know, if that's where she's lockstep in line with as well. But do I think that somebody should be calling her a cunt? No, nobody should be calling her a cunt. Listen, I can't stand Trump. I can't stand him at all. But I think a lot of people, I do personally think a lot of people throw darts at his family because they're associated with him and because they're his family.
Yeah, they're working.
You know what I mean? And they're working.
But you know what?
And I don't think that's 100% fair because my father is the president. I'm not the president. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And I don't think it's fair as Donald Trump. He's still her father. And no father wants nobody calling their daughter a cunt. That's just
I don't think nobody want nobody calling their daughter out of their name anyway.
No. So,
but I think she was coming from a comedic point of view. I don't think it was the word. No. It wasn't.
I don't think that's funny to call somebody a cunt.
Well, there's a lot of things that people don't think is funny. Like when Joy Behar was saying that, oh, so talking to God, something is wrong with you if you're talking to God, or if God talking to you. Now, a lot of people really didn't go off for it, but I understood why Pence went off.
Yeah.
But Pence went off because he also had an agenda. But you still don't.
I watched that too when she said
that. And I just is like, wait a minute, but like, how could you say that? But I wasn't going off. They went off because it's Joy Behar and it's The View, and they wanted to get somebody back on something.
But see.
Now Joy
Behar saying that no, because you got to think about it. I can't imagine somebody losing their job for saying that. Now I'm a Christian. I don't agree with her at all, but I was trying to understand what she was actually saying. Somebody saying that they don't think that God is speaking to people. Me personally, you're wrong, and I don't agree with you. But that's not something that you lose your job for, because there are a lot of people out there, a lot of atheists who don't even believe in God. So if somebody says I don't believe in God, should they lose their job? No. Joy Behar is not an atheist, but what she was saying, that's why, and she's actually a Christian, but well, at least that's what she said she was. Yeah. But I don't think that that's really what she meant. But let's just say, for the sake of it, that is what she meant. That she don't believe that people can hear God talking to them. I took it as her not saying that you literally hear the voice of God. I took it as what she was saying was, you can't literally hear the voice of God. You hear him in your heart. That's what I took it as she was saying, because I watched it when she said it, and when she said it, I kind of cringed, like, But I kind of understood. I kind of said, no, well, let me see if I understand what she's saying, because can't nobody hear the voice of God.
No.
When people say they hear it, they're feeling it in their heart. They're feeling it in their soul. So I think that's what Joy Behar was saying. Now, somebody losing their job for saying that, no, that would be utterly ridiculous. Again, like I said, there are a bunch of atheists out there in the world who don't believe in God.
I think if enough Christians would have got upset or called ABC, she probably would have been out of job. But see, when we are upset about something, what we do is they tweet what you call them, the advertisers and stuff like that. Oh, this is what you support? Oh, really?
Right.
Oh, I won't be doing this anymore. And you keep losing advertisements, then you won't even have.
But I don't think Joy Behar, what she said was on that line of getting fired.
I wouldn't be out there saying like she needs to be fired, but I think that
calling somebody a cunt and saying that you don't think somebody hears the voice of God is definitely not in the same category.
Yeah, but I still don't think that. I still don't think Samantha Bee should lose her job.
No, I don't think she should lose her job. I just don't think that she should call somebody a cunt. She
was coming from a comedic standpoint. Whether anybody likes it or not, there are comedians that say things.
Well, how about a comedian calling somebody a faggot?
Yeah, I was about to go there
Because a lot of people thought Kaya saying faggot on the show was just funny and comedic.
at this point in time, a comedian won't lose their job for saying that word. But a lot of people wouldn't have to go out to their show and support them. Like a lot of people didn't like how Dave Chappelle told the story of him in the transgender community. A lot of people found it offensive. I was someone that didn't find it offensive at all. I just enjoyed the stories he was telling. Like, I didn't look at it from a bad standpoint, but then some people were like, well, why would you even watch that? To me, it was hilarious, but not everything he was saying was hilarious because he is a person that's refusing to see it from both sides.
Right.
He's only seeing it from one side.
Right.
And that's just his opinion on it. But I'm not going to be one of those people that's out there like, oh, you need to see. Like, no, I ain't got time. People are grown these days, and people are going to do what the hell they want to do. And that's why it's just sometimes it's just so frustrating when people refuse to see things from the other side or know that what they're saying and what they're doing is rude and still have no sincere, like when they call themselves apologizing, they're not sincere about it at all. Like Roseanne, first you apologize for what you said, and then it's the ambient, and then you're just tweeting all kinds of things, retweeting people, liking people, all kinds of different tweets.
I loved Ambient's response too.
Yeah, they got her ass together. Ambien doesn't make you racist, and in no case has anyone took an Ambien and made them racist.
Or spewed
yeah. I've heard of people sleepwalking and driving when they shouldn't be driving, but it was one of the side effects of Ambien. But I've never, nobody's a drug make you racist. No.
That's already in you.
And then you try to say it was a joke. And then I seen Larry Elder, I think she retweeted him saying that she didn't know that Valerie Jarrett was black. Like,
she claimed that she thought Valerie Jarrett was white.
Lies. You knew. Come on. She's high yellow, but we know she's a black woman. And every time they say she was the president's secretary, his top advisor, they always say that it's a black woman. And if you're so into politics and you're so tweeting this and tweeting that, how dare you not know that that's a black woman?
Right.
Like, it's just people got all of these excuses and then they try to get Bill Maher fired from stuff that he called President Trump an orangutan because you know how orange he is and stuff like that. An orangutan was not meant as a racial slur
to a white person.
Yes.
Never has it ever been.
This is the insensitive side of white people. It's like basically they want to play.
They want to play tit for tat. Right.
Then they try to get Joy Reid fired from her job. Now this is my thing. Yeah, she said some mean stuff about gay people back in the early 2000s. And she was saying that from that standpoint. But once you reach a certain age or once you get older, your thoughts evolve and you change.
Same thing for me.
Yeah, and like people could go back on our videos from 10 years ago. Or you could probably go back 6-7 years ago when I was saying like
2 days ago.
Bitch, yeah. If you convince me enough. If you convince me. I'm like, well, if you keep going back, clearly you must have liked it. But then I didn't know that it was like a thing of power. And then I also was seeing it on SVU. Like I was like actually learning about it. So my thoughts have changed, even though a lot of people were upset with how I was thinking. That was my true feeling when we were talking about like Bishop Eddie Long and other people like if you're a teenager and you keep having sex with someone that's older, I'm like, clearly you like it. You keep going back to it. It's not that it was, somebody like, for the older person is power and they like it because you're young and you're dumb. But you being a child, you think that you're grown, you're really doing something. So you're not even realizing that you're being taken advantage of.
That's because you started out young.
Yeah. Oh yeah, I started out very young.
Yeah.
That's why you do something, because I think you did something.
That's it.
What you trying to do? Just moved over.
Oh, Kevin!
That's the last thing I need.
Move your phone.
My phone could get wet. My laptop can't. Bitch. Well, at least it's still. I'm not lifting this up. But
Yeah. Oh, Kevin.
I'm gonna have to get a new laptop.
I don't know why you got an open bottle next to the laptop in the damn.
Oh my god. Well, at least it was closed. If it was open, it would have been game over. Game fucking over. Oh, yeah, there's nothing in there.
Didn't you just clean this from?
Ah!
Oh my God.
Mikael, just shut up. Just shut up. Bitch, I can't even think. Bitch.
I need you to wipe that up first. You're not gonna let that sit and dry.
Wait, I can't think.
The hell?
I'm trying to think. Farting like, I forgot you farted, bitch. I'm so worried about my laptop. Ooh, that's the last thing I need to go.
The fact that you are rubbing that soda in,
I
rather
know.
than
I
spraying
can't
this.
because I want this to be dry a little bit. I meant, you know what I meant.
No, I don't. Because I've never seen somebody take
I'm so
soda
mad.
and rub it into
Oh
the
my-
table. Who does that?
Because I want it dry. That's what I wanted. It'll be alright.
It's gonna be sticky.
It's not gonna be sticky. I got this. There's been a lot of things on this table. Body parts. So
I believe you. Because the people you messing with, I've seen the crowd that come through this door.
Yeah, you trying to. You ain't see nobody. Y'all ain't never seen that one coming.
Who's
in.
y'all?
Nobody.
I said me.
Yeah.
I know you kind.
Yeah. It might be too big for the table. I don't know. So anyway, moving on. What we were saying? Yeah, you can close the door because it's going. It's going.
Where's this thing going?
I forgot what I was saying, bitch. Yeah, so just all of that stuff just got on my nerve, and then the thing with Starbucks, just the race thing, and then it wasn't even mandatory for the employees to join the conversation on that mandatory shutdown. So, it's just that I hate that in 2018, and we got to do this, and this is going to keep going on forever. I want this generation of parents, well, it probably won't be this one, to not teach their children hate at all. Just imagine how this world would be if there was no hate. I know that sounds too good to be true, but just imagine if no one was treated different because of their race, and it was basically on their content of their character or their background. When it comes to a job, you hire them not only because they're black, but because they are qualified to work there, and you not pick the other person because they're white and have the same skills. Like, come on. I wish, but that's just in the perfect world, and we are not in a perfect world.
No, we're not.
So, speaking of perfect worlds, Kim Kardashian going to the White House last week to meet with Bill Clinton to talk about...
To meet with who?
Bill Clinton. To meet with Donald fucking Trump. You see his name right there, Bill Clinton. She goes to the White House to meet with Donald Trump to talk about a woman who has been incarcerated for a non-violent drug offense. She's been put away.
Her first time, too.
Yeah, first time. And she's been like locked away so far for 21 years. And Kim Kardashian would like to get her pardoned. And, you know, I know a lot of people don't like the fact that she's going to the White House, a reality star, meeting a reality star in the Oval Office. How ironic is that? But if Kim Kardashian is going to lead the fight for prison reform, I say let's do it. She might not have the best words or the right thing to say, but her mind and her heart is in the right place, and she's actually doing something besides pulling on her titties and laying on her bed naked. She's actually doing something. So let's applaud her on that. Now, Meek Mill had a chance to go to the White House. Whether it's a photo op or not, that's the perfect opportunity for you to be there because you're talking about prison reform.
Yeah, but
And
I think, but me personally,
fight too.
I was criticizing Kim before I knew the real reason why.
Yeah.
And once I found out the real reason why, I said, well, you know, it's a great thing because I can't believe that this woman has been in jail for 20 plus years for a first time non-violent offense, drug offense. 21 years.
Yeah. And it's not just her. It's so many people.
But I don't think people were upset that a reality star meeting a reality star. I think a lot of people were like, wait, Kim Kardashian of all people is leading this charge. But in the beginning, it was not said that she was going there for this
That's what
purpose.
they said she was going there for.
When I first read the story, it was about
Her
prison
just
reform.
going
Prison reform. But they didn't mention the woman, Alice.
Yeah, she wanted to get that
Right.
party.
Right. They didn't mention that in the very beginning. It was like a few days or a day later after the meeting with the president. It wasn't before the meeting when they said that she was going there about that. At least that's not what I read.
But you saw, yeah, because
That's not what I read. But the day after the fact, when the pictures came out with her and Donald Trump, and then it said what she was speaking about, and I said, well, that is good because I know she said that how she found out about the stories was she was scrolling on Twitter or something, and she actually almost scrolled past the story and went to it, and then that's how she got so involved in it. So I agree with you. Like, if she's going to do something good like that, and it's going to be for a good cause to help this woman get out of jail or to be pardoned, that's an excellent thing. That should not be criticized. I did not like that cover of the New York Post when they did that.
Trump meets Trump.
Yeah, I thought that was disrespectful. It was very disrespectful, and of course, again, sexist. You know, like I also think, and I believe, and Van Jones said this too on CNN the other day. That whole situation with Kim Kardashian is so old. That sex tape is old. That's over a decade old. Kim Kardashian and her family have done way more since 2004 when that tape came out. Like, let that go. Like, it's so old, and people still harp on that. As a matter of fact, I don't even think about it because the sex tape to me was so horrible.
Yes, it was.
It was so horrible that I can't even believe that people actually think about it. Like, it was horrible. Like,
I hope
let
her
that
sex
go.
has improved.
I hope so too.
But I can't picture. Never mind, Kevin.
But then again, he don't look like he's not having sex either.
No. Bill Clinton.
Now somebody who probably does know how to have sex. Because he's had a bunch of women.
Yeah. Bill Clinton said, "Bitch, don't add me to the Me Too movement."
And he's right.
Yes, he is very right.
Right.
And Craig Melvin, you tried it.
And I hope Bill Clinton never interviews with you again.
But Craig Melvin was doing his job.
He was doing his job, but I felt like whoever wrote those questions for Craig, or if Craig did, that was like, first of all, to insinuate or to associate Bill Clinton with the Me Too movement with Monica Lewinsky. Now, granted, there have been numerous women in the past before Monica Lewinsky who have came out against Bill Clinton, who said that he did, sexually harass them. But they're not speaking about those women. They're only speaking about Monica Lewinsky, someone that we know this was a consensual thing.
Yes.
Now, they were talking about other women, and I can kind of say, well, because a lot of these other women did say, they did say that it wasn't consensual. But that's not who they're talking about. They're talking about Monica Lewinsky. And everybody knows that Monica Lewinsky was a willing participant in that situation with her and Bill Clinton. And I feel like the only reason why they're trying to use that against him is because, like I said to Kevin, at the time, Monica Lewinsky was like 21 or 22 years old, and Bill Clinton was in his 50s. And then the power that he had as president, they're trying to say that he tried to, he used his power over her. But at the same time, Monica Lewinsky was a grown
And probably
woman.
attracted to the power of the president.
And I'm almost certain that wasn't the first powerful man she probably was involved with, before or since.
I don't know. I don't want to think about it. Poor Monica Lewinsky. Ain't no poor Monica Lewinsky. She knew what she was doing.
Yeah.
She even kept the dress with his semen stain on it.
Yes.
What's the name? Paula Tripp? Linda
Tripp.
Tripp. We found out about that.
First of all, I would never let nobody know that somebody on me.
Yeah, and you kept the semen.
You would never know that. You would never know that. So the fact that she even told her that. Why would you tell somebody that?
You never had a conversation with somebody with?
I've never told nobody that, Kevin.
Wow.
Because that's not something that I would tell someone. Oh, yeah, I did something with somebody and I let them nut on my clothes. Like, why would you tell somebody that? And then you tell them that you kept it and you didn't clean it. Huh? That's nasty. Why would you do that? But then again, I gotta remember her age at the time. She was 21. So she young, dumb.
Yeah. I mean, we was kids at that time.
Yeah, we were kids.
I wasn't even doing that.
But somebody at our age now, I can't imagine somebody in our age range talking to somebody and saying, oh yeah, I let somebody, and they, because then I feel like if you're my age and you're talking like that, then you are immature in the mind. To tell somebody that, Kevin,
To tell somebody where they nutted.
No, to tell somebody that you allowed somebody to nut on you and they nutted on your clothes and that you were nasty enough not to get the clothes clean. That's nasty.
Yeah, but you know what? I'm going to say something. I'm going to say something.
I don't know what.
I think she probably kept that way because
she was trying to
get somebody famous.
She was trying to get him, and she's not slick. Because let me tell you something. The fact that she didn't get that dress clean means that she knew that semen was evidence.
Yes.
And so therefore, that's why she didn't get it clean. Monica Lewinsky knew what
or
she was
wanted to keep it as a souvenir.
That's why I don't feel sorry.
But why did Linda Tripp record all of those conversations?
Because Linda Tripp knew what the fuck she was doing. Because Linda Tripp was not really her friend. That was somebody who's going to get a story out of it.
She trying to get some money.
Yeah, well. Somebody needs to find out where Linda Tripp is today.
Yeah, and she's on a trip.
Okay.
Yeah, but don't put Bill Clinton in there.
Yeah.
He got a book coming out. He trying to sell.
Yeah, he trying to
and
sell
y'all want to
his
bring up the Me Too movement.
Yeah, let that go.
I don't think he would have stepped. Yeah, he lied to the American public about having an affair because he didn't want the shit out there. He's married. He has a daughter, and he's the motherfucking president. And who needs that? And if you don't want that, then don't do it while you're in the White House.
Right. And then he had to come out and admit, yeah, it's true. Once he found out his nut was on that girl's dress.
Yeah. Speaking of nothing, Janet Jackson's man. Janet Jackson allegedly.
Wait, she has a man?
Well, but her ex-husband allegedly called the cops on her husband, ex-husband. I don't even know.
Wait, who called the cops on who?
Janet Jackson called the cops
on her
ex-husband to do a welfare check on her child because they said that the nanny, because I guess Janet is in California, and the ex-husband is in California, spending some time with the son, and he's at a hotel. But the nanny called Janet hysterical, saying that he was acting weird and acting strange, and their son was around. So Janet had the cops check on, but everything seemed to be okay. And Randy Jackson, who seems to be Janet's personal assistant when it comes to confirming things, confirmed with ET Entertainment Tonight that this actually happened, that took place, but they're not. Wasn't sure like what was going on, but everything was okay.
Can I say something real quick? We used to get mad at the brothers for speaking out. I don't get mad at them no more. You know why? Because apparently Janet is allowing them to do it.
Yeah.
Because if she wasn't, then she would let them know, don't do that.
Yeah,
because I can't imagine my sister being Janet Jackson and she's asking me not to go out there and speak to the media, and I just tell her, no, I'm going to still do it. Like, no. So apparently she's okaying them doing this.
Yeah, well, this all could be to keep these stories out there just in case I don't know what kind of settlement she got or anything, or if they still going back and forth about the child on what you call it, visitation and legal custody and stuff like that. With stories like this in the news, this could all be evidence for her if she wants to get full custody of her child. I don't know how it is because she had a child in London, I think. I don't know if the American courts can even decide on that. Everything has to be in London. But I just wish her the best. I seen that she posted a photo of her in the studio. So Janet, I'm looking forward to the music. I'm looking forward to this new tour this summer. I just want Janet to just be Janet, but not with all of this drama going on.
Right. Because she don't need this drama around her.
Yeah. And last night I had a chance to watch Ryan Murphy's new show, Pose. And Pose is about the New York ballroom scene back in 1987. And when I tell you I watched Pose twice, I love this show. It's not a musical. Okay. It's basically telling the story of people that was a part of the ballroom scene. Right now you have, it started out with one house and one girl leaving because her house mother was just
a
mess, and she wanted to start her own house, and then she challenges her. It's just like
it's a drama.
It's a drama, but this show tells the story of many people who came from the ballroom scene who are no longer with us. It tells their story. It's an eye opener to those who love gays but don't know where gas and you gotta do that and all of that. It gives you a history lesson on where all of it comes from. So it's definitely an eye opener. I just love the show.
Everybody's on the timeline seems to watch. I said I was going to try to catch up on it tonight.
You will love it.
What channel this
comes on FX? and last night was an hour and a half. But
Here it
like
is.
when I first came out, you know, it just reminds me of how I learned about the ballroom scene and stuff. Is exactly the way it's shown on television, and I just love it. I just love it that it's very, very accurate.
Wow, 1987. That wasn't even thought of yet.
Oh really? You was voguing in that. It's so good, y'all. Y'all would love it. And so if you have not watched Pose, please, 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 please watch it.
Is it like another version of Paris is Burning?
Paris is Burning is the documentary.
I know.
Yeah.
But I'm saying, like, is it like on that line? Paris is Burning.
Yes, but I want to see what other storylines they got, because now, like, what they didn't show you on Paris is Burning, or what I don't remember from watching Paris is Burning, the girl.
You know, one of the drag queens on Paris is Burning tried to talk to me one day.
You trying to? Are you stop it?
Now remember, Paris is Burning came out like in the early 90s.
In the early 90s.
So that means this one was like, now they're like in their early 60s, mid 60s.
You know what? Did they really?
Yeah.
Did you do it? Well, I don't know, because you know sometimes you surprise me these days.
I surprised myself.
Oh,
But listen, so you know I'm joking. I'm joking.
So wait. The storyline with Blanca is she is dating like a man that works for Donald Trump, and he has a wife and he has children.
Oh, this is drama, right?
Yes.
This is not no comedy.
It's not.
I don't want to laugh.
No, they got some laughing parts,
but it's a drama.
Yeah,
because I want to be like, bitch.
Yeah.
You never know. Donald Trump probably has some.
Mind you, I'm thinking I thought they was trying to come at Eric Trump, because the guy that works for Donald Trump looks like Eric Trump to me. So,
too fucking.
yeah, I said y'all are so shady. But yeah, it really shows. And then and something else that I love that they do is they talk about HIV, and they had these conversations about it, and the people that know that they have it when it was brought up, like.
But you gotta remember too. That was around the height of the beginning of HIV,
Yes.
1987.
So everybody was just like, I got it.
Yeah, you know what I mean? So I would imagine, I can't imagine you doing a show like this and not mentioning HIV.
Yeah.
And it's in the ballroom scene too.
Yeah.
Like,
but I'm glad that they when it comes to all the aspects of like the drama and the ballroom scene and getting your tens and stuff, it was just amazing. It was amazing. My favorite scene was before they went to commercial. That whole scene from the house to stealing the clothes, to go into the ball in the clothes, and to get locked up in the clothes. It was just amazing. So shout out to the whole creative team on Paris is Burning, on Pose, because it is amazing. And for those who are planning to come to Made in America this year, I am not crazy about this lineup. Y'all know I don't even come to Made in America anyway, but nobody on here makes me want to say, bitch, I have to go to Philadelphia for Labor Day weekend. So
unless you're a Nicki Minaj fan.
Yeah. And you know what's crazy? I'm surprised that no one from Kanye's label is at this Made in America. Not Kanye, not Pusha T, not even Tiana Taylor.
But then that would mean that, well, not anybody from his label, but if Kanye came, then that would mean that him and Jay-Z would have to run into each other. And I don't think they ever made up yet. Because you know Jay-Z is always there.
Yeah, but him and Beyonce going to be on tour.
Yeah,
so
but
I'm not sure.
But they're always at
maybe they're not booked for that day.
Yeah.
Maybe they're not.
Because remember, too, that's her birthday weekend. And she don't be on, they usually are like...
together.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, I'm sure.
Because I've never been to a Made in America. I've never been, except for last year. But I've never known them not to be a Made in America, because that's Jay-Z's festival, and he's always there.
Yeah, and I want to know why Meek Mill doesn't have top billing. I don't know who Post Malone is, but I seen Nicki Minaj, Post Malone, and then under Post Malone you see Meek Mill. But it doesn't say it's like headlining, but Meek Mill deserves either that Saturday or Sunday. Actually, I think it should be that Sunday where he closes out and let him get all he got to say out and let him just kill it. Maybe he is someone that I would like to see, but I don't know his music. So, I don't know. But, yeah, Made in America this year is not really doing it for me, so I really think that I might be going to Atlanta for Labor Day weekend this year, because I haven't been to Pride in about 3 years. So I think a turn up is due in New Orleans, in Atlanta, and I'm going to. Never mind, I'm not gonna say. But yeah, I'm going to Atlanta in a couple weeks. But next week, next Thursday, I'm not gonna be here. I'm out of here.
Where you going?
To Atlanta.
Oh.
And so I'm doing something different. So I won't be
What
like.
is going on in Atlanta next week?
It's not.
Oh.
It's Daniel's birthday, but he wanted to do something different. And you know me, it's tough
I know
for me.
you.
It's tough for me sometimes to be down for what other people want to do that I don't want to do. But I'm going.
That's how I am too.
And I'm just gonna.
You want me to do what you want to do, and it's out of the city.
Yeah.
Help me out.
Yeah, cause I'm just like I'm going to here just to go to here. You know, that's the to like a cabin, like a mountain cabin or something like that.
For the weekend.
Yes.
That might be fun. And it's
It
with
might
people.
be. Yeah. Yeah.
It might be fun. And it might be a lot of drama too.
Yes. And that's why I don't know all these people. So I'm
Right.
like, I don't
When
know.
does Basketball Wives come on to be honest?
Tonight at 9 o'clock.
Yeah, but it might be fun. So I wouldn't knock that because I actually want to try that.
Mm-hmm.
I want to try that with a group of friends, and I think that would be fun. Now, I told Kevin this, and I've been telling a few people this as well. For those of y'all, and I'm just letting y'all know, but it's still in the early stages, okay? But I told Kevin that not next year, but 2020, but I'm going to start this year. I'm trying to put together a trip to Africa for a group of people to go. And I'm going to start talking with my travel agent to see, how I can do this. But I think that would be a great experience.
Mm-hmm.
Even if I only go just one time in my life. The fact that I can say I've been to Africa. And I would like to share that experience with everybody so everybody can go. So I know Kevin said he was down, and I know a few people at my church, and I know a few people. So that is something that I would like a lot of people to experience because not many people, when you hear about trips, do you hear people, especially us, talk about Africa. Mm-hmm. They always talk about Dubai, Paris, London, but nobody really speaks of Africa. And I'm like, why don't we want to go to Africa? Mm-hmm. I want to go to Africa. So that's what I'm going to start working on. And like I said, I'm not going to do it for 2019. I'm going to try to push it for 2020. And the only reason why I'm pushing it for 2020 is so that people can have enough time to get their money together. Because Africa is not going to Miami or Vegas or to Mexico. So it's going to be a couple dollars. So I want everybody to be able to say, I can save up, I can, and then it can be to where they won't feel like they are dishing out all this money at one time.
Yeah.
Okay, so when that is in full effect, I will let everybody know. Yeah. Everybody. And everybody be able to come.
And don't forget that our 10th anniversary show is August the 11th, so it's a little over 2 months away. Please make sure that you get your tickets. The link is inside the more info box. Tickets are $25 for the show, and the show starts at 2 p.m. And it's going to be at 1901 Vine Street at the Free Library of Philadelphia, inside the Montgomery Auditorium. Again, the date is on August 11th. If you have not booked your trip, please do so today. You can get to Philly by Megabus if you're in New York, DC, and Baltimore, all of them areas. Or Southwest. Southwest always has a sale going on. If you're not a Southwest fan, you can always fly American Airways or United. I think they're still around. I don't know all the
United is still around.
All I do is Southwest, so it don't even matter to me.
Can you imagine if Southwest went international?
Yes, I will be flying everywhere.
Yeah, if they went international, they would be the best.
Yes.
They would be the best. And they'd have to get bigger planes too, because them 737s is not flying out of the country.
They said that one of these airlines, now their bathrooms are only 2 feet. So that's 24 inches. Like, what are you expecting me to do in that bathroom? How am I supposed to get in there and then get right back
I feel like all of these airline bathrooms are 2 feet.
Yeah.
Because I feel like 2, you can't really go in there and take a number 2. Because as soon as you open that door,
oh my God. I've done it though. Bitch, I felt bad for whoever when I opened that door, but yes. It was 5 o'clock in the morning and my body was like, bitch, you gotta go. And I had to go. I had no choice.
Yeah, but
And it was either sit there and shit in the toilet or on yourself. Which one you want to do? Because sometimes you can hold it, and other
And
times you just can't.
Right. Well, listen, if you can't hold it, don't hold it. But if you can, hold it.
Oh,
But let me tell you something. If I'm on a flight for 15 hours, best believe I'm going to
blowing it
and
up.
you're just going to have to suffice it. And if you don't like it, that's too fucking bad.
Now, if we go to another, if we got to stop at another airport, yes, I will go at the airport.
Right.
On that plane and that little bit of space, it's not enough.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's our video for today. I would have loved to talk about Pusha T and Drake, but I didn't even listen to Pusha T's clapback. So I mean,
what, the first one?
The second one.
Oh,
I mean the first one, because he came at you alright?
Ooh, no, my inner thigh is itching.
Like this, what's going on?
But no, I heard it. I thought a lot of people, but I feel like Drake fans, because it's Drake, he's already going to have that support. But I feel like Pusha put out some stuff that I didn't know about.
Yeah.
Because Drake still, has he denied the fact that he has a child with a porn star?
No, but I remember that story coming out a while ago that she was pregnant. So, like, I don't understand how people never hear of this story. This was like, she was an Instagram model and she was pregnant with Drake's baby.
I can't remember, but my whole thing is, how can you look at yourself? Okay, you're taking care of the child, but you're not acknowledging
you're
the fact that you have a child.
You're not letting the world know that you have a child. Yeah, that's horrible. I would hate for someone...
And then for somebody to put that in a rap song about you, because it's like, well...
But see, he shouldn't have went there on his wife.
Who, Drake?
Drake went there on
yeah, well, this is what happens. Yeah, this is what happens.
You want to play with family?
Meek Mill wasn't bold enough to do that. No. but Pusha T was.
Well, everybody ain't skillful like Pusha T. Pusha T been around the block for something years.
And I know a lot of people were, and we even said it too, about grinding, but Pusha T has been doing this for a long time. And I think, of course, Drake is going to always have that support because it's Drake. But somebody like Pusha T, somebody from the streets, they're like, listen, nigga, there's no hold bars. I'm going to say what I need to say.
But I'm trying to understand how people are calling 20-minute albums. That is not an album. And
20-minute what?
A 20-minute song. Like, not 20-minute songs. Drake's album, not Drake, Pusha T's album is only 20-something minutes. And Kanye's album is only like 20-something minutes. Why are they called albums? These are not albums.
Do you know what I'm saying? Usually a song.
A song is normally like 3 to 4 minutes.
Well, how many songs is on the album?
I don't know. I didn't look. But all I do know is that these albums are like 20 minutes long. If Tiana Taylor come out with 20 minutes, y'all can forget it. I'm not buying it.
Shut up, McCall.
What you say?
I was going to say something.
Nobody gonna buy it anyway?
I did not say I was going to say that. You said that I was going to say that. I did not say I was going to say that. But I'm not denying that I was going to say that. I'm just saying you said that I was going to say that.
Yeah. But I like Tiana. Like,
a lot of people like her.
Yeah, I want her to do good.
A lot of people like her, but that doesn't mean that it's going to resonate into albums.
Yeah, she should have waited for her show.
Right.
Like with like
the way
Keisha Cole. And Keisha Cole, they were smart.
They did it.
Their shows came out when the albums came out.
Yep. Yes,
so there's no like you gonna buy this shit, bitch.
Especially that first album that Tamar came out with Love and War. Yeah, that she did it the smart and right way.
Yes.
That's how you're supposed to do it. You know what I mean? And then what would make Tiana's album sell even more is if she has her husband. They're not married.
On the cover.
Her baby father walking around promoting her album with just his drawers on.
Yeah.
It would sell more.
One of those pictures.
Yeah. And it had to be brief, not anything, because it helps sell. And everybody knows it would help sell. So, just listen. I'm just saying.
But I remember that. Everybody went off for that.
Yeah, well.
Ooh, that was like a couple years ago. I remember that.
The baby was just born.
The baby was born, but nobody was looking at the baby. No, they was looking at the baby maker. Okay? I'm going to tell you that. Right.
And he knew what he was doing. And so did Tiana. But that's how you sell an album.
Yes.
Yeah.
So I don't know what she's gonna do. I don't see no singles out. I don't know if she's performing at the BET Awards. And I heard that Jamie Foxx is hosting. Speaking of Jamie Foxx, is he hosting? Who's hosting the BET Awards this year? Who sells the BET? Not the Bet Awards.
BET. Let me do it again.
Okay. Don't be looking at my, yes.
Carmen, who's hosting the BET Awards?
Jamie Foxx.
Yeah.
Remember the last time he hosted, Michael Jackson died. So,
Oh, I don't remember that. I don't remember who hosted that year.
yeah, I remember. So.
But that's the year Chris Brown was crying all day? Or was it the following year?
The following year, because Chris Brown wasn't getting no play on. No! Rihanna
No,
Chris
it was-
Brown did 2010.
It was 2010, yeah. Because he died in 09.
Yeah.
But it was 2010 when he came back on there and did the listening. Because that's when
Yeah,
they had
'cause Chris Brown
Beyonce
was
singing
dead.
Ave Maria, and we're trying to figure out why
Yeah,
she
she
doing
tried it. And Sierra singing on Hit the World.
Did you see?
In other news, Brigitte Nielsen is pregnant.
Yeah, but I thought you said that we were done.
We are.
Yeah.
I'm just trying to get everything out so nobody won't say we forgot anything.
Well, who wants to talk about her being pregnant?
I know, 'cause
For
she-
years, I thought she was a man. I did. I thought that was a man. And I'm not going to lie. I thought her and Grace Jones were men.
Grace Jones.
Until I realized she wasn't a man. But when I was young, I thought they both were men. And Bridget
She
Nielsen.
do has men vibes.
You cannot tell me that Bridget Nielsen don't look like Mr. Man from Scary Movie.
I don't watch Mr. Man. Mr. Man from Scary Movie. Who was that?
The gym teacher who did came out her dress when she was.
Wait a minute. Now I remember the movie. I probably don't remember the part. Now,
How?
That was a
That's
classic
Scary
Scary movie.
See, that's what I mean.
I seen
Classic
it.
parts like that, everybody remembers Mr. Man from Scary Movie. I'm about to show you. Everybody knows it.
Okay, hold on. Yes. The white girl.
No, the white man.
Well, whatever the case may be.
She was sniffing panties.
Mm-hmm.
Miss Man. Miss Man. Take off your bra. Have a seat, take off your bra. That's what she said.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. She was sniffing panties when she woke up.
She looked like China. I do remember that.
See, I have this problem.
I think that was Bridget Nielsen.
Bitch, you're China.
I'm feeling so fresh. Have been ordered the drink got you down. Oh no. No, not that. Then what is it? I have a terrible secret. Well, Cindy, we all have our little secret.
Look at her face. Look at her face. Look at her face. Look at her.
Excuse me. You better not mess with nobody with that old balls like that.
Okay. If you got balls like that, then that means that something is
Hang it
not.
up, flat screen.
Yeah, because you're not doing nothing with me.
Listen.
Sitting on the edge of my bed.
Who is that? Wait a minute. Go back. Listen, we gotta go. I need to start following some new people on Instagram because my
His Instagram be dead.
especially the videos at the top.
Oh, you don't
I need some more teasing people. So we're gonna go. I shouldn't have said that. We're gonna go.
You be trying.
I'll be back Thursday with a new video, and we'll be back Friday with a new video. Y'all be good.
I'm tired. I gotta go outside and see what's going on.